Hi, this is a video on how to proxy your browser's connection through an EC2 instance. Specifically, in my case, I'll be doing half of it in a VM and half of it on the host machine. Let's see. The concept's the same if you want to do it through a single machine. So let's get started. First thing you're going to need is putty and putty-gen. Okay, so then of course you're going to need an AWS account. I've got mine here. I'm logged in and everything, selected my region. Then you want to launch an instance. We're going to select the basic Ubuntu server here, the basic free tier. Yep, just accept the basics here to storage, blah, blah. Okay, and for here you should be setting your IP, but just for testing, we're just going to set it to anywhere. Okay, and we hit next. It will create our key for us. Create a new key. Test proxy. Download key pair. Okay, got this downloaded. And launch the instance. Okay, that's all done. Let's view our instances. Okay. Waiting for that. While we wait for that, we're going to have to convert this key we just downloaded into one that putty can accept. To do that, we open up putty-gen. You load the key. We can go to downloads. We want test proxy dot. Yeah. Yep, we want this. Okay. Then we click, and so you should create a password for this, but you don't have to, a passphrase, so that whenever this key is used, it'll require the passphrase. Okay, we're just doing a simple one. Save private key. We're going to save this to our downloads. Test proxy. Okay, it'll be saved as a ppk file. Save it. That's done. Okay, so now our EC2 instance is up and running. Now we're going to connect to it via SSH. To do that, you're going to have to go to auth for SSH, select the key that we just created. There it is. Test proxy.ppk. Okay. And then for the session, we're going to have to put in this public DNS. So we'll copy this into here. Before we do that, the username we're going to put is ubuntu at this. That's just the default that AWS creates for you. Test proxy. Let's just save this. Test proxy. Okay, let's just save this as a template. Okay, open it. I'm just going to ask you, do you want to set the key? Yes. Okay, it's connecting. And then you enter that password you created to lock your key. And you should be in. There you are. So now we're in the box dest instance that we created back there. Let's just do some updating. And we're going to have to install a program on this. Sudo just doing some standard updates. Okay. Yep. Click yes. It'll install those updates. You might get a pop-up that's saying something about grub soon. Okay, and we're just going to say keep local versions installed. Okay, all set. Now we're going to do it is install tinyproxy, apt-get, sudo apt-get install tinyproxy. Yep, that's all installed, and then we're going to reboot just for good measures. Okay. Yep, we'll get disconnected. Okay, that's all good. So now we can start setting up the tunneling for the client or the machine that will actually be proxying its browser's connection. We're going to need this address again. Just save it to Notepad. So we're back in our VM, the one that's going to be doing the actual tunneling. We're going to say ubuntu at that address. We're going to go to SSH. We're going to turn on compression, version 2, open this up, and then for our auth, we're going to put our key that we have. Let's get that key. Okay. Okay, that key is loaded. And then for tunnels, this is where we're interested in. So you're going to have to create a random port here that you want to use as the place, just a random port that the browser is going to forward its traffic to on the local host. Just use a currently non-used one, like just make one up, 9977. So just write that down. Okay, and the destination will be 127-0-0-1 and 8888. So where these numbers are coming from is the tunnel. This is the browser will forward all the traffic to this port on this local machine. The destination will be the local host on our EC2 clients, our EC2 host at the port 8888. 8888 is the port that tinyproxy is listening on to forward to the internet. So the SSH tunnel will be created to the EC2 instance. The EC2 instance will forward it to 8888, and then tinyproxy will forward it to the internet. So that's where this number is coming from. Then we click add. That's all set. Now everything is set. And then we just want to save this. Test proxy. Just so we know it. Okay, save this. Alright, let's see what's up with our instance. Okay, we want to restart this. Okay. Okay, we're logged in. We're gonna install a program just to make sure that our proxy is actually working. So sudo apt-get if-top install. Okay, that's all good. Okay, let's see. All right, now we're going to run that program. if-top Okay, and we'll see, yep, some traffic to our box. Okay, so now we'll create this tunnel and click open. Now that we've created this tunnel, yep. Okay, we're in. So this is inside the VM. And now what we need to do is tell the browser to proxy to that 9977 address. So let's open our browser up, go to settings. I'm using Chrome here. Change proxy settings, local LAN settings. Then we're going to use here, advanced, and here we'll enter 127-0-0-19977. You just want to copy and paste this all the way down. Okay, that's set. That's it. Click OK. And now let us see if we're all good. Let's go to, I don't know, reddit.com. And bang. So it's working. We have internet. Now let's see what our IP is. And yeah, we can see that. Where's our, yeah, so we see that there's some traffic coming in here to our AWS box. Let's see. Alright, see? So here's our IP that our machine has now. We will verify this IP is the same as the one for our EC2 instance. And you can see, you saw, what's it called? IP chicken load there briefly. So it is seeing this traffic that we're connected to with. Okay, we'll exit this, and we'll do ip.com/s. Oops, W get that. Okay. ls. We have a file called s, cat s, and you see here that our EC2 instance has an IP of this, and so does our browser within the VM. So we have proxied our connection. Okay, and just to verify, we can exit this. Oops. Okay, that's disconnected. We'll set our proxy back. I'll refresh this, and our IP has changed. So, yep, that's how you proxy your connection on with EC2 and on Windows using putty. Alright, hope this video was helpful.